He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. Throwing now from the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up third down.
On the ready.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is third and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On fourth down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That was some fucking bullshit.
He'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Back. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now a
That was a bad throw, bro. I didn't know he was going to break this
and
out.
now he loses the football.
Holy shit.
Out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Gotta try to.
One of the tight ends motions right. It is brought in the end zone. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely,
I wish he could have broke the sack and threw that.
Like down here in
Did
the red
that?
zone,
Like, that would have looked cool.
Not
No.
plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike.
Try
You're
to
just
get
trying
you,
to take
yeah.
advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying, box him out, go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Giants will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
That's the number 15.
Let's go now.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams.
There's no more milk.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 21-yard line.
I'm trying to get you
Here's
a
2nd and 9.
This passer, whoever is the inside.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. One more time for Williams. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles get back in it. It is 21-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Let's go. To throw is Herbert. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll run with Tracy. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Eagles have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. They've got a 1st down.
Come on.
They'll throw out of the gun. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
On the jump.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Tag.
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Okay, ready.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
I really thought I was gonna pick it. That's why.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure
What
the
am I
catch,
gonna
and then
do?
get upfield and get yourself in the
So
end zone.
tight, bro. That should have been a pick, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I know my corner. Should have been fucking pick.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half.
You try to be nice to a nigga, and EA just started me robbing.
Tracy now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. To the left side, OBJ is there. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. One of the tight ends in motion right. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Play action now. It's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And this is going to be...
Yo, how you block that? Oh, you're 99.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's got another one. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And then he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey.
He's got the hook up there to Odunze. Down the left sideline.
Not gonna lie, I dead didn't know the fuck why he kept putting my stick drift kept putting my
Eagles. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down
bro, I kept trying to auto
that
like come on defenders on different
for the deep strike touchdown.
and it just kept putting them on QB spot, bro. My stick drift began me tight, bro. It's only when I try to auto bro.
So following the score,
and this is
here
why
comes
W losing
Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he is finally going to be tracked down. It is a huge loss.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Open man downfield, OBJ. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that is
I was not trying to go off the back foot. I was not
completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike. You have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's complete, and it is Beckham. And he's going to have the Giants first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. Throwing again, Herbert.
That fucking throw, bro.
And the Eagles will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on
You don't got running
you're
gun, bro, and I
defending
be
your own
confused
goal
on
line.
this for
You
Eli
gotta take
man.
some
I
chances.
got
You
Eli
gotta try
man.
to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly
He
what this defender
he's
did.
not as fast
Takes
as
a chance,
Jackson,
bets on
but
himself,
so
and
I
comes
can't
away with a pick
get a
to
lot of
save them
the
some points.
Let's go now.
Let me get bats and shit.
Ready, go.
They can give me the running gun.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Ready.
He's doing this QB spy shit again, bro. I'm trying to put him in the running back.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Cavity Lions. Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On first down, Herbert. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. On play action, now Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target.
He's getting me tight with these bullshit throws, bro. Hold on.
Get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind.
And he's in.
See, as soon as he comes in, he throws a dot, bro. Like,
touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt, hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will score again. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Eli gonna throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. In motion comes Beckham. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To throw is Eli. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. To the air is Manning. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Ready? Go, Reed, go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's into space past the 25.
Everybody's running the same play.
Yet again. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Throwing now, Manning. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. They go play action with Manning. There's a throw right side.
Yo. No.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
72. Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
18 rattlers. Come on. Set. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
You got no timeout.
Buffalo 18.
He's going to play out how it is.
He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield.
You got zone knocked out.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Another try, second and 10.
Set. Bracco 80. 70 Ranger.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So a road win here for the Giants. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium
Well, why
in
is it
East
another
Rutherford, New
Eagles game?
Jersey. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll begin on the ground here with Vaughn. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Again, a run with Vaughn. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
To throw, it's May. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Here's May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And shedding the tackle and now some room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the option, here's Vaughn. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deuce Vaughn from 17 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
3rd down, here's Tracy. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
At the 32-yard line.
Herbert now. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Eagles 6, Giants nothing.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Running behind center with Vaughn. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Throwing here is May. And he fends him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. To the air, May. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Jason Elam on for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far, and while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies They have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that block. That's big time.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
At the 33-yard line.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. It's Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go.
On 4th down, Herbert. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Inside the 20.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown.
But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of a pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game that
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth, and Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field when you were a player. What are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Looking to throw right away. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. Willis to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Willis. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So second down coming up. Willis looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. A handoff to Tracy. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So that brings up second down. Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Herbert now. Blitz coming. He finds Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They go right back to Tracy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, well, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Alert! Alert! Ready.
Coming left is Tracy. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go. Second down. They just get the play off. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
From the 34. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert with a blitz coming. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Chiefs, they're going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Johnson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2 yards on the pickup, and that brings up 3rd and goal from the 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Chiefs with a chance to add to their lead. So now here's 3rd and goal. Willis. Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
To throw, here's Willis. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
79 Bronco.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives the... Second down coming up.
Hey, you'll often hear me talk about setting an edge, Well, think of it this way as well, especially with a bootleg. You want to be like the jaws of a defense. You want to just keep him inside. Get those jaws a-closing, and there's no escape valve for the QB then.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be...
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
2nd and a yard. Here's a toss as they look to run.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in, and he will score. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Steelers. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out,
his first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Now the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. Second down and 8. To throw is Hurts. He keeps it himself. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Seibert's kick is good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So here's Seibert, made the field goal a moment ago, and now we'll kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Herbert to throw. Off he goes.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, here's Tracy. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43. Now Herbert. That'll be intercepted. Ho-ho! And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
63, 63, 63. Right, set.
Throwing is Hurts. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and goal. Again, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Okay, break. 18, pioneer. Let's go. Go.
Milton. He's got this downfield to McBride.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
70, Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Milton.
He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Here's Milton now to throw.
Right side. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Milton.
Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They'll run for the first time with Breece Hall.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
To throw, it's Milton.
Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
On the ball now. On the ball. 70 Lions. 60 Vikings. 60.
Throwing is Milton.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Let's go.
Herbert. Buying time to his left. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
Oh, he bowls over it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we...
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
And he's got Shockey. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. To throw is Milton. That's caught by Jackson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. Milton. It's Jackson again on the reception. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Milton. It's caught by Jackson, and he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier in this 1st half and got saved, but no such saving here. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and as a coach and as a teammate, you're hoping that he learned from the first one. There was a lesson there, but obviously he doesn't have enough focus in order to lose it a 2nd time. That simply can't happen if you're trying to win a game.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Here's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Tracy.
He spins free and able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Dancing to his left. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton forced out to his left. Got it complete to Crabtree. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Milton steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
19 tight.
Looking to throw. Milton.
This pass out wide to Hall.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I just know defensively, when you see 3rd and long, you just tell each other, Guard the sticks. Don't let them get to the first down line. Anything underneath will make the play. But you have to take care of all responsibilities and know that they swing it out to a back. One-on-one tackles in the open field are critical.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Michael Crabtree, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
A final shot before the break for Herbert.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Here's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Shockey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Now it's Tracy. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Right back to Tracy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors
from 3 yards out.
And the Giants have evened the ball game with a chance to take the lead here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
Caught left side to Crabtree.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Back to throw again. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Milton. A right side Kent. And I think the ball's out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
They'll go again with Tracy.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
They'll try and run for it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Rolling to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now it's Herbert. He'll buy some time right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check up.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert buying time to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go!
He's back to throw.
He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
79 Broncos. Come on. Hit.
He'll look to throw. Crabtree has it.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Back to throw. And he'll find Hall. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go.
Here's Milton. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18.
60 Eagles. 18 Cardinals.
To throw is Milton.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it's incomplete. So they can't convert for two, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the fourth. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now a stoppage here. We'll get another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. One last throw here for Herbert. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on one part of your team. And they leaned on their defense. In fact, they probably went over there and asked for some help. Like, guys, we just don't have it in this one. Can you hook us up? And they did in a big way. Said, no problem. Put it on our shoulders. We'll carry you home. And they did exactly that.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
First play is to the air. He's taking a shot on his first play. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Tracy once more. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to... It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Herbert. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Play action now for Herbert. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
Gets this to Johnson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Giants will have a first down. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Into the hands of OBJ. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. A give right side to Tracy. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Herbert now, blitz coming. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Winston to throw it. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. Still sticking with the passing game. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Winston. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They run. Here's Tracy. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. And they're going for this. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.